And good morning, everybody. We're going to do a jump cut from the monastery to the tower, at least. And then we'll do a little bit more grinding in the tower, and hopefully I get these monsters. Because I might have to resort to doing some battle editing. Although I think I'll give it the benefit of the doubt for a few more episodes, because I gave the first batch of monsters a few episodes, and only started editing when I was doing the metal slime, so we're in it for the long haul that way. I think so. It's probably okay to do that. Oh, wait, before we do that, we need to equip the monsters that we have, right? And do that. The new monsters, that is. You two. Yeah, because you don't have anything. Stone axe, which I don't think. No. Steel fangs. Nope. There's also the iron staff, which I think, yeah, I think you can have that one. Shell helmet, maybe. Nope. Fur hood. Oh yeah, you can have the fur hood actually. So why not? And the next piece of gear we have, of course, you can have the hardware headgear, but I think you can also have the iron helmet, so yeah. I'm not going to worry too much about that. I did get that other armor, Restless Armor, which the Restless Armor can't equip the Restless Armor, which is kind of weird, don't you think? Anyway, because he is Restless Armor. Okay, I gave him an iron shield. I can give him iron armor as well. And I think you can have a fur cape. Fur hood, fur cape, yeah. Bronze armor? Nope. Scale shield. Oh, no, I don't want to discard the scale shield. No, I want to transfer it. Yeah, you can have scale shield. I don't think she can have the bronze shield, though. I think we already tried that out. Okay, so you have a shield. And how come she can't have the kilt? You'd think the kilt would be like a hula skirt and she'd be fine, right? Well, she has the cape and the hood. Doesn't make sense to me. Handwoven cape. Oh. Wonder if she can have rags. It doesn't make a difference, but I was just curious. Alright, it looks like that's everything. Now, as far as weapons are concerned, he could have the Metal King sword. Most likely. Most definitely. Giant mallet. I shouldn't have bought them, because I'm grinding for them. Chain sickle. You can have a chain sickle, but he can have better stuff too. Her gear set is... Wait, what's her weapon at now? The iron stuff. So, I guess that's it. Sickle, armor, shield. He needs a helmet. Do I have any more iron helmets to give him? Shell helmet. No. I need to go buy some iron helmets. Yeah. It's gonna be a bit of a walk, but it's not gonna be too horrible. And so, we'll get this episode started, okay? Besides, it's only over here, so we're okay. Although, how many encounters are we gonna encounter? Redundancy rules. I actually want to change the map to the other map. The world map up there is okay, but it's probably better if I do this map instead. Yeah. Oh, I can't keep that map up? Oh, that's pretty gay. That's pretty gay. Okay, let's just oh, iron helmets, yay. Well, Clank can have one, obviously. God, why is the text so slow? Why am I experiencing lag? I don't know, that was weird. Yeah, I want to buy some iron helmets actually for the bag. Here, let's buy 3. See right there, why is the text so fucking slow? And now it's fast again. I don't need hardwood headgears. I don't need iron shields. Iron armors would be okay to stock up on, I guess. A little pricey, but I got the money. And how about bronze armors? Some people can have bronze armors and not iron. So let's buy 2. I mean, it's not going to kill my budget to do this and just to have them there. No, you're too slow, bitch. Don't. Look at that, like, come anytime. Okay, why are we experiencing lag? I don't know. Chain whip, he's got edged boomerang now. I don't have any edge boomerangs in the bag, actually. I have a chain whip in the thingy, so... Clank can't have any of this crap, which is a little upsetting. Alright, I'm gonna have to go and probably do a little casino work. I'll be right back. Okay. I stopped by the casino. Didn't have to, actually, because Chromio already had Falcon Knife earrings in his inventory. He just didn't have them equipped, so I gave them to him. And I was gonna give Clang... I gave Clang the Metal King Sword. But now I have the Hula Dancer instead. And that's because I want to level her up and then just ditch her. And I gave her the best armor she could have in this region. And since there's no armor shop in the next kingdom, which is weird because they had one before, but I guess that's to symbolize that times are tougher. Anyway, because of that, Henry has the Grungan Whip, so I actually gave the Grungan Whip to Aloa because mage type characters can have it. So both Gertrude and Chromio have Falcon Knife, and Aloa's got the Grungan Whip. So we're actually going to get more attacks. See, there's 2 attacks right there, which is fine. I actually just want her to get levels. I'm going to call it a her, even though I'm pretty sure there are male versions, because otherwise how do they breed, right? You've seen Dragon Quest Monsters, we know how it works. Aloa should max out. I don't even know what her... Oh, Newton has now maxed out. Which I don't need... I should ditch him now. HP 6. There you go. And 5 more hit points. Okay, it's time to actually... he can't get any stronger, so let's swap him out. Oh, I got attacked on the way out, really? Not by anyone I can actually recruit. Well, I can recruit the Slime Knights, but I already have the Slime Knights, so it's fine. Clank leveled up once while I was walking to the village, so there's always that. Line up. Slime, Chromio, Hula. We about to level up Clank a bit. This guy's level 99, so is Clank, so... And I don't have any non-level 99 characters that aren't already maxed, so... I could take him along and level him up. He's also stronger to attack with. He's a good tank character anyway, so... Every time we gotta come back in here, she's got to do the whole thing again. It's like, why can't it just open after that? It's like you think the goddess would just get bored after a while and like, are you again? Are you guys done in here or what? Like, no, we're not done in here. We need to get the fucking mirror, but at the same time, we need to recruit somebody, so... Like that. Okay, tactics, everybody. We'll just, fight. Yeah, there you go. That's what I like to see. And no slime. No heal slime. That's a little depressing. But I'm gonna get back to my favorite grinding area before I use Musk. Starting to hallucinate? That sucks. Oh look, Alola was dazzled and still managed to hit all 3 of those. That's cool. Clank goes up to 4 with 8 more hit points. His level before was 10. 10 hit points. So he gets quite a bit. He's the largest natural progressor of hit points in the game. Although it does space it out a little bit because he does go to 99. Alola has 6 hit points, and you know, she gets okay stats, but she'll max out. Here's my favorite grinding spot for some stupid reason. No reason behind it. I just decided to pick this one area. So let's just continue on. It's like, how does armor wear armor? I can't figure it out. He's got a sword and shield already on. He is a helmet. He is a cuirass, so you know. Oh crap! I have to physically attack each one of these, don't I? Yeah. There you go. Hopefully I recruit that guy and save myself some time. Clank goes up to 5 with 7 hit points. Not too bad. Oh, he doesn't show up. Of course not. Why would he show up? Why would he make the game easy on me? Although without Jailcat in my party, I don't have any healing ability. I just have the herbs, which I can deal with. The herbs are fine. Ooh, we got him! Now that didn't take too long, actually. Why, yes, I do want you to join the party. You don't max out at 99. I kind of want to keep you in the party and ditch you. But at the same time, well, I can ditch Small Fry. Small Fry is max anyway. Now we just have to get the Heal Slime. And I'm okay with that. I don't know if there's a better place to locate them in this tower. I know you can find them in other areas of the game, but this is the first time we can encounter them, so I want to get them. Alola 7, max HP 3. And that isn't too bad for stat gains. You know, if you want a fair opinion on that. 9 hit points, and then you go. And she seems to be leveling up rather quick. It took Small Fry, like some of the enemies when they got, oh look, a Veil of Magic Water. I don't know how I got the Iron Staff. Was it a chest find or something? Like, I don't need this combat anymore. I have both of you guys, okay? If one of you joins me, I'll be upset and happy at the same time. And you guys, I spent all last episode trying to get you, and now you came pretty much on cue this time. I don't need any of you, and I can recruit all 3 of you. 4, technically. Ooh! Aww! You fucking hit the Heal Slime? Clank goes up to 7 with 6 more hit points. He's not going to get a lot of luck or a lot of agility. Although you can give him agility rings or whatever they're called in this version, meteorite arm bracers or whatever they call them. These guys are just going up like mad, man. Lower goes up to 8, 3 hit points only, but again, still decent stat gains, and the cross-eye drops a giant mallet. We were farming those pretty much last episode, and I actually want to get a second Restless Armor drop for some reason. Please don't attack the healer. Of course you're going to attack the healer. Why wouldn't you attack the healer? Now you might say it's not actually possible for him to attack the healer and the game is cheating, and I would agree with you, because if you were controlling all 4 of these characters, let me see what's Clank goes up to 8, 5 hit points, and crappy stats. If you were controlling all 4 characters, you would have to input their commands ahead of time, and there wouldn't have been the Heal Slime. This is proof right here that the commands are inputted when their turn shows up, not when the round starts. So that's the one benefit of having them on a sort of autopilot on an AI, because they can be more dynamic. If you have them on heal allies and someone gets really crippled and they were going to heal somebody else, well then they'll heal the really crippled person instead. So there's benefits to it. There's a bit of a graphical glitch on these guys too. On the left side there's 2 little dots on their little sprite there. which is a little bit annoying. And Clank goes up to 9 with 6 hit points. Yeah, he's leveling up fairly well. A bit faster than I actually would expect him to, but it's probably on par with the hero's level up. It's just you probably wouldn't notice because the hero had weaker enemies and lower EXP while in the prologue. So you probably would think that he's actually leveling up faster when he probably isn't. Although it goes up to 9 with 3, and they'll settle down. As soon as they get in the mid-teens, it'll just be like any other day at the office. The trouble I'm having is finding the heal slimes, not wanting to recruit them. That's a different story altogether. I might spend another... Since I got lucky with this episode, this is just going to be some grindage. Okay, there's 3 hit points, and you ran away after 3 hit points, you bastard. And you ran away. I would have just liked to have given Alola some EXP, you know. Boy, that Grungan Whip is awesome. Clank goes up to 10 with 5 hit points. Yeah, you see, they're going to level out his hit point gain, because they have to spread it out over 9 levels, which is kind of gay. I would really expect a lot of these enemy monsters to not have 9 levels, because you'll never see them shine. You're not going to get them that high. I mean, you could argue that my slime's level 46 right now, but that's just because of what specifically I was doing with the metal slime, trying to recruit the little bastard. If you weren't trying to recruit the metal slime, and oh, by the way, guys, you never should try to recruit the metal slime. He's actually quite useful. He's one of the better monster recruits in the game, just specifically because he's a metal slime. But the chances of you getting him are too slim, the frustration is too high, the time it takes is too long. And just the overall levels you gain from it are insane after a while, despite the fact that slimes only give you 1000 EXP, maybe 1100 in this version. That's level up. Alola goes up to 10 with 4 hit points and okay stat gains, and she learns Sweet Breath. And here comes Clank up to level 11. Yeah, you see, it's going to take him a while to get the 12 extra levels to 20 now. Chromio. 5 hit points. Yay. And the 4 monsters or characters you have in your party. I mean, like I said, the slime only has 1100, but because you're grinding him so much, that adds up. I mean, yeah, it takes 10 to give you a metal slime, a metal babble, but Clank goes up to 12. 5 hit points. Okay, that's actually faster than Alola is leveling up. I'm surprised. For a while, considering Alola is a temporary character. Temporary is in like level 30, I think. I didn't check the fact. I will check the fact, but not right now. Because I don't expect to get... This is what I'm looking for. Everyone knows that. This is the only combat I really care about. Because this seems to be the only combat in which they naturally appear in. Great. Gertrude is poisoned again. And you know what I didn't do in town is buy more antidotes, and that's annoying. It's annoying to me. Because I still have a stockpile, but the fact that I have all this money doesn't, you know, like 12... Having only 11 antidotes now is not excusable considering the cash flow that I have. Let's give him some hit points, shall we? Makes me feel better as a human being. There you go. Let's check hers out at level, not level, but HP 79. And look at his HP at 240. Rather impressive for a slime. Although not impressive for endgame hit points. If you take all things considered, you could beat the game at level 46, and 240 hit points at level 46 is pretty stupid. In fact, it's pretty retarded. You wouldn't be able to use the slime in the last battle. If he was leveling up with you, you would have to do what I did and level him up outside of you. That sounds weird, but yeah, outside of your party. Take him by himself somewhere, like I did. Alola goes up to 11 with 6 hit points and decent stats. I keep saying decent because, well, they are. I mean, they don't. They average at least 2, and that's pretty good. I like one-shotting those guys. It just makes me feel a little bit better about myself and my surroundings. Oh, crit the plant. Alright. Well, you can either feed the plant or crit the plant. Take your pick. I'm going to be passing that Growing Whip around a bit. I don't ever really want 2 characters in my party who can equip it, because then I would feel obligated to buy a second one, and I don't want to buy a second one. 250,000 casino tokens. Well, once I get to London's Yacht, it's not a problem, because the card table is so much faster at grinding than the Monster Arena. 1350. Clank goes up to 13. Yeah, he's lapping Aloha for some reason. Then again, he might level up faster specifically because he goes to 99. Don't you think he just should have leveled up half the speed, but only gone to 50, and had his stats max out at 50? I don't know. Half the speed's a little bit excessive. I mean, that's insane. Damn. Is it going to be Chromio this time? Nope, Aloha. 3 hit points only this time. Okay, now your hit points are going a little bit lower than 6 like they used to. But did I get any other new characters? No, just these. Yeah, I got the Eyeball. I could bring him, but I don't have him equipped. But then again, I did buy enough gear. Maybe he can have the Metal King Sword. Maybe he can have the Grumman Whip. I don't know. And I'd like to give him the Metal King Sword if he can equip it. You can always figure it out. But another one? That's a 1 in 64 chance. I don't want you. Sorry. Oh, he looks rather hurt. I don't need more than 1. Because he's not a character I'm going to take with me in late game. He's not viable late game. And you got to think about the long term. Okay, both of you ran away, and I just encountered you both again. So one of you had a death wish, which is fine by me. I'll take it. Clank goes up to 14 at 5 hit points and some average stats. Right, we have more healers. This is what we're looking for. And we both know this. There you go. Since you can't recruit that fucker anyway, that Legionnaire, it's fine. I have a chance to recruit my Heal Slime. I want my Heal Slime. I might have to do some editing next episode. But this episode was a recruit, so you're not going to see any editing. In fact, it was a double recruit of the same monster, but still, double recruit. I wonder if one of these Rogue Knights are going to ask to join. I keep calling them Rogue Knights because I'm attached to the first game's terminology. Hell, I'm attached to the third game's terminology. If you ask me what my least favorite Dragon Quest game is, it's going to be 2. 1 is boring. I won't even sugarcoat it. 1 is really boring and really primitive. But if you look at it from a technological perspective, it really was a new concept. So they were pushing new grounds there with this type of leveling up, because before that you had D&D type games which really don't port very well to consoles. I mean, just look at what they try to do with the original Bard's Tale or a few other games of that category. D&D style games that I get pissed on because they just try to keep too much stuff in. I mean, even Echelon Book 1 they try to keep too much stuff in, and that's a turn-based. You don't notice it's turn-based when you're walking around, but it really is. That's a game that there's too many skills. Too many skills that all have similar effects, and it's like, why can't you combine a few? Like, that's how D&D started to condense itself. Aloha, 13, 6 hit points. Okay, you see, your stat games are doing good. So when they try to port a D&D game to a console and they leave everything in, it becomes just a mess. And then again, if they take too much out, it becomes a different game because its engine is off. But there is a balance. There's a fine balance, and games like this pioneered the balance of leveling, of having menu commands instead of a bunch of skills and shit, and like the D&D style skills. And that's I saw the interview with the dude who helped make this game, and he said that was the idea, to streamline commands and stuff. Clank's 15 now, pretty decent, 5 hit points, and so this pioneered it. And then you had Final Fantasy, which used the same system, menu-based system, a little bit different because you could access your bag from combat, and Dragon Warrior didn't let you do that, and it still doesn't let you do that. And Final Fantasy still does, because I think it does. The last one I played was 12, and I watched Let's Plays on later Final Fantasies that I don't ever want to play on my own because they're just, oh, I get another seed. He's giving me the consolation prize here in the tower like he did in the cave. You're trying to get the heal slime? I'm sorry, here, have my seed. I got a lot of your seed, dude. I'm also collecting mallets and things. Alright. It's going okay. I mean, the grinding doesn't feel too grindous right now because I've only been playing for 25 minutes. And that's the length of a YouTube video, so oh. Okay, I tell you what, after one more musk, I'm gonna call this an episode, okay? Because I'm at that time when it feels like one more musk should be enough. So I'm kind of tracking my grinding by how many musks I use, which I guess it's a good way to do business if you consider it that way. Like, okay, how many piles of monster pheromone do I throw out here now? What monster do you think they milked for that musk? I would say they probably milked the slime's pheromones, because they're the easiest monsters to find. They're usually the monsters that hang out in towns as well. They're usually the monsters that say, I'm not a bad slime. They like to hang out with cats. They like to eat frogs. If you look at Dragon Quest 5, is it no 4? Clank's level goes to 16. HP 5. Okay stats. He's not getting a lot of resilience. If you want to use Clank to the end, you might use those Seed of Resilience you've been saving up on him, because spells will hit him like a ton of bricks. There are better tanks out there that have magic resist, like Chromio. Technically, a metal's not a tank, because one crit and they're dead. But if they don't get crit, they're probably going to be a tank. Oh good. This is what I want. Guys, you know this is what I'm asking for. You guys think you're safe because you have all these heal slimes. I think heal slimes can call for backup and summon more of them. Dun, dun, dun. Is that going to be Chromio finally? Nope, Aloha. 7 hit points this time and good stat gains. Not bad. And slime is poisoned again. That's because of that Legionnaire. He keeps poisoning everybody. There we go. Not that it matters, I have more than enough hit points to tank that out for a while. We rarely get hit, so it's fine. So anyway, like I said, Dragon Quest. There's the again. It always slips in. Dragon Quest. Streamline the commands, Final Fantasy copied, and it's okay. You can imitate. Art is imitative sometimes, and art imitates reality, you know. So this type of RPG was a compromise of the D&D style, and ever since then it's been the staple of the style. Turn-based, Conga line, battle commands. Although you would say that some RPGs tried to break the mold, like Star Ocean 2, or even Star Ocean, I guess. I never played the first one, I just own the second one. Where you have you're walking around a battlefield, and your active time, what's it called? Where's the but I'm trying to think here. ATB, active time, ATD, active time delay. Yeah, and that's where there's just a certain time between attacks. Technically, Secret of Man did the same thing, but they did it a little bit differently with a percentage that goes up, and Secret of Evermore copied that. Secret of Evermore was not by Squaresoft. So people tend to confuse that as maybe that's like an unofficial lateral game to it, like a spin-off. It's not even by Square. But it's still a good game. And it copied the 100% thing, from 1 to 100 before you're ready to attack. And you can attack before it gets to 100. You just do like 1/10 damage, even if it's at 99%. Something like that. It's pretty low. You don't do a whole lot of damage. Sometimes even less. Sometimes you only do 1 point of damage. So RPGs have, after games like this, pioneered a few different mechanics that have worked well. Some game mechanics do not work well in RPGs. I guess especially if you're trying to do the whole action RPG genre. Let me think. It's kind of hard for me to pull examples off the top of my head here. I know there are some RPGs that just sucked ass. Sword of the Stars, I think, not Sword of the Stars. Tecmo Secret of the Stars. It was as bland as RPGs get, and the problem with it is you had 2 teams you had to level up separately. And when you're grinding one team up, then you have to go back and grind the other team up. It gets so repetitive. It was criticized for that, actually. That why couldn't the experience you get apply to everyone? Why do you have to have 2 teams? There are places in the game that does the whole gimmick where you have to have one team hit a switch or something and one other team go for it. Yes, but those aren't numerous parts of the game. And you feel that because of that, the second team is just sort of tacked on at the end. It feels like the game was supposed to be a lot grander with more mechanics and they just got cut for time. You get that a lot in games, of course, especially when development times only cut to like 5 to 6 months. Like, no, we need to get this game out the door, we just need to make money. Fuck you, give me money. That's the publisher. The person who's putting up all the fucking money for it. It's great when a game development company is also its own publisher. Then they can pull out a game that they want to play, and hopefully other people want to play it too. I'm still under the effect of Musk, which is why the episode hasn't ended yet. Oh, we can end on a note of me trying to recruit what I'm here for. Heal slimes. I still call them healers, for obvious reasons, because they were originally called that. They made their debut in Dragon Warrior 2, I believe. A lot of enemies made their debut in 2. You could say 1, well, every enemy in 1 was a debut, right? But those enemies since have been ported to virtually every Dragon Quest game. But when they expanded the roster for the first time, 2 expanded it, and the funny thing is that a lot of enemies only appear in 2 and then in the monster series. They don't appear in 3, 4, 5. For instance, the ants. You don't really see the army ants or the magic ants. You see those in games like Tornado The Last Hope. Clank 17, 6 hit points. And other games like the Dragon Quest Monster series. Because they have to be there. But you don't see them here in this game. You don't see them in 3. I think because they were experimenting. Oh, Restless Armor drops me a suit of Restless Armor. Nice. I was actually asking for a second suit, so that's fine. Let's grind here. Did Musk wear off? I think it did. I don't remember it saying Musk wore off. But maybe I just missed it. Maybe I went down the stairs and that fucks up the thing. Who knows? Well, you know what? I'm gonna leave. I think Musk is worn off. Let's go. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm not going to share the trip back to the monastery, but what I am going to do is probably do a little bit... Nah, fuck it, I won't do shopping. I still have enough antidotes to survive a few more grinding sessions before I need to. Next episode, we're going to see if we get this heal slime, and if we don't get the heal slime in this episode or maybe the next one, that's an hour's worth of viewing that is getting a little bit repetitive, and at that point I might do some cuts just for the sake of time. Okay, so see you next time. Oh, on the way out. I'm about to say, if the dragon pups are here? I mean, small fries? I didn't know that. Maybe I did and just didn't remember. Okay, here we go again.